Alright, what's good? It's your boy Spencer Monte here. Today we are going to talk about Halloween. Now, before I get into that, the details of the room is that I'm creating a studio. I'm putting something together. I'm building something that's going to be quite unique to me in my experience, not just here in Japan, but to funnel out more things that I'm going to be doing and sharing with you across this journey. So thank you for following along. For all you guys who've been following along, thank you. Thank you for also being patient. And yeah, today's video is about Halloween. Alright, so what makes Halloween so different? As my experience growing up in the US and also my experience here in Japan, I have done Halloween last year with my previous job, and it was very, very fun. I'm going to try to see if I can go catch up with them at the end of this month, which is going to be fantastic. So hopefully you guys are around for there. But this video is strictly going to talk about three aspects: the commercialism, the presentation, and also the decoration that I've seen here in Japan. I've had a lot of conversations in my current job with many students, and they've been asking me so much about what Halloween is. And we've had a lot of conversations, whether the conversations are dealing with like what the pumpkin is, or what trick-or-treating is really all about, or how you know, the idea of All Hallows Eve has been very watered down over the time. So I wanted to go over my perspective in the US just growing up, because it was amazing, and the times have definitely changed from, you know, the 80s, 90s, and the, you know, that 2000s era that we don't really talk about when it comes to Halloween, and now where I think it's more commercialized in the Western sense, coming to different cultures. So here's some examples of just strict commercialism that I saw just in my neighborhood. So welcome to Halloween in my neighborhood. You see, when I was younger, Halloween focused on costumes and candy, and I was exposed to many different types of candy. Living in San Diego, living in Southern California, we had a combination of both American candy and Mexican candy. And if you guys don't know too much about Mexican candy, that I apologize, but Mexican candy is delicious. Overreign supreme, and my fave. Please try your best to get some Mexican candy. If not, then this won't be a real Halloween. And when I used to dress up as a little kid, I used to dress up and use some creation. I remember dressing up as many different things that was like all part of imagination. Sometimes it was makeup, sometimes part pirate, part army guy, part soldier, part whatever. Like, you were all sorts of things that were amazing, and it was very intricate to like the process of just being a kid. just growing up, and you didn't just buy some hacky costume off the wall. You created one, and there was something that I miss about that. Essentially, like just like a piece of your childhood, a piece of childhoods that won't be shared the same as if it were, you know, with many children, not just here in Japan, but like in the States. And hopefully we could try to rekindle this magic. My history growing up, we used to do trick-or-treating, and it was amazing. Kids would just go out and have a good time, just trying to go get candy. But my favorite part of Halloween is the spooking. So the trick or treat, many times there were many places or homes that would have tricks. They would intentionally scare children, and this was very fun. To me, that was actually an experience that it's very difficult to explain to many people here in Japan. It was just actually one of the most difficult conversations to actually have with someone, because I told them, like, yes, like the whole point of Halloween is to spook other children, especially like if you were an older kid, and it almost felt like bullying, but really it wasn't.
Who's in my yard? Whoa!
And thanks for following along. If you have any questions or if you want to see anything, please let me know in the descriptions down below. Thank you for joining along. It's your boy Spencer Montic here, and I'll catch you soon.